I love you enough to know that you deserve better than this.
Hey, nobody's perfect.
You deserve better than me. You okay?
No.
Next Wednesday.
This house pisses me off.
Don't get combative.
When the truth is unleashed.
I want you to marry me.
There'll be surprises.
Make sure you're ready when you get here.
Around every corner.
I've been waiting for you. Oh.
All these pictures of y'all. Oh my God.
Tyler Perry's.
Okay, Sistas fans, this is an early leaked trailer for next week's episode, Season 5, Episode 14, entitled Fair Game. Synopsis: Zach makes Karen an offer that she can definitely refuse. Fatima is finally forced to come clean, and she and Karen face off at the townhouse while Andy and Zach are present. Now, first things first, yeah, BET or Sistas official social media, basically somebody goofed behind the scenes and they dropped this trailer a week in advance. It literally came out, sometime late Thursday, when that morning they had put out the initial trailer for this week's episode. I didn't do a video on that trailer, or excuse me, on this trailer, because number one, it was a mistake that it was out there. Number two, I didn't want to waste time putting together a breakdown only for it to get taken down because, they did start, asking people to remove it on social media. I was contacted and I did remove it. But due to certain circumstances, I'm putting out this trailer breakdown anyway. So let's get to it. This has so much juicy content. All right, so let's go up to the synopsis. Zach makes Karen an offer that she can definitely refuse. Now, obviously, this most likely has to do with child support. Now, there's a moment where we see Zach looking through the folder or the envelope Hayden handed to him at the law firm. So it does look like he's opening it up and he's reading over the lawsuit that Heather, has put on him for child support because she's suing him. Which to me doesn't really seem, what's the lawsuit for? Because if the DNA test, if Heather is referencing the same DNA test that Fatima snuck to have done in Zatima, then they should just go to court or make a settlement. There should be no need for a lawsuit or to sue Zach for child support. It's a matter of but then again, look, I don't have kids. I'm not married. I've never been through this kind of situation, and I don't really know how it works. But when it comes to child support, yes, I do. I am aware there is a thing called, where people go to court for child support. But isn't there more civil ways to settle it where, hey, me and the mother aren't together. We were never married or we're divorced. So let's sit down, go over finances to determine what exactly is an acceptable payment per month for my child or children. But then again, when I look at people like a Kanye West paying, what is it? Is it $200,000 a month per child to Kim Kardashian? That just lets me know that, yeah, I don't think child support is as reasonable as that. But then again, I could be wrong, beats me. So in any case, the moment that everybody's talking about is when Karen blows up. And and Andy's there too. Why Andy is there, I don't know. We do know that in the episode 13 or this week's trailer, Zach is on the phone and calls Karen, who's at the salon, saying, hey, I wanted to talk to you. So I wonder if Karen calls Andy to go over there with her for, I don't know, emotional support or something. That's a possibility. Because remember, while Andy and Zach are present, I can't really think of a reason why Andy would go over to that house randomly, but who knows? Because if she does go over there randomly and Karen captures there, she's going to be pissed off. What are you doing here? I don't know. So in any case, Karen goes, this house pisses me off. And then later on she goes, all these pictures of y'all. Oh my God. She probably realized, they're together as in they're engaged. And then there's a moment where Fatima's like, don't be combative. Keep in mind, she could be talking to Karen or she possibly could be talking to Heather, because didn't Zach say his plan was to have both baby mamas there at the same time? So again, Fatima could be talking to Karen, or she could be talking to Heather. Who she's talking to is off screen. Just putting that out there. So, in any case, we do see Zach in the moment. He says, I love you enough to know you deserve better than this. Fatima goes, hey, nobody's perfect. Zach goes, you deserve better than me. And then Fatima, like, really looks like she's about to break. She's tearing up big time. And then Zach's like, are you okay? And Fatima goes, no. Now, based on the synopsis, again, Fatima is finally forced to come clean. Does that mean she comes clean to Karen about the engagement? Or is she coming clean about her abortion that she got when she was dumped by Ian? Well, actually, excuse me. It was the abortion that Ian, talked her into getting while they were still together, and then he dumped her before she even healed from the abortion. So, with all this talk of babies and baby mamas, could Fatima finally reveal to Zach what went down in her past? Possibly. All right, now other than that, we got Preston talking with Danny. I want you to marry me. Danny looks stunned. I have no freaking idea why he wants to get married to her. And then we have Andy on the phone with Gary, and it looks like she's at the penthouse. Make sure you're ready when you get here. And Gary eventually has no clothes on. It looks like he's waiting by the elevator for Andy to come up. And it turns out that it's Danny, because he's like, I've been waiting for you. But when he sees the elevator open up and it's Danny looking at her phone, he runs off, and she's like, huh? So, yeah, that's pretty much the trailer in itself. So, yeah, we got some big things coming in next week. Obviously, this week is going to be more set up for what's to come. But to think that Karen was once saying, oh, you know what? Those letters really helped me to get it all out there, and I'm over Zach and ready to move on. Whether or not he's the father, it is what it is. But now, just based off how she's acting, seeing the house and whatnot, yeah, just didn't stick, did it? Nope. All right, well, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully this video stays up. Once we get the end credit trailer for this week's episode, I'll probably do a follow-up and we'll discuss things further from there. But regardless, thanks so much for tuning in. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.